Hi guys, I'm here today to talk to you about binding, specifically binding in side angle pose. I was actually teaching class this morning and I saw a lot of people making a similar mistake, and so I wanted to talk a little bit about what you can do to make the bind in Parsva Konasana a little bit easier, Parsva Konasana side angle. Okay, so first things first. So side angle pose is the exact same footprint as we have in Warrior 2. So it's heel to heel alignment and your legs are really far apart on the mat. And so one of the first mistakes that I see people make is that they're standing too close together. So your legs should be really far apart. So just about under your hands. So your feet should be just about under your hands. So they're really far apart. And so that's already going to make it a lot easier to bind. If your feet are too close together, you're working with trying to come down really low. So if you start by taking your feet further apart, you're going to have an easier time of it. So start by taking your feet really wide on the mat and making sure you're starting from an easier starting position. So taking your feet wide is going to make it easier to start. So take your wide foot position, make sure your knees turning out towards your pinky toe, you're pressing down through the back edge of your rear foot. And then when you go to do this, you're going to start with the front hand down. The top hand is up or over the shoulder. And then to bind, first and foremost, anytime you bind, with the hand that's reaching behind the back, you want to internally rotate with that shoulder. So that means taking the thumb and turning it towards the body, internal rotation. So take that thumb and start by wrapping it around as much as you can. So take that thumb, turn it towards the body. The thumb, wrapping it around towards the body and then dropping it behind the back. If I just go and drop it behind the back, it's much harder then to twist my hand once it's back there. So take the hand, internally rotate it first. You can do the same thing with this hand. Internal rotation first, and then reach around behind the back. I'll show you from the other side. So here I am in my long, low stance. My hand is down, my other hand is up. Here's the internal rotation. Right, I'll show you. Rotate as much as possible, and then drop the hand behind the back. This hand too, internal rotation as much as possible, and then reach behind the back. So that allows for a good bind. If I didn't rotate and I just reach behind the back, it's much harder to bind. Internal rotation gives me much stronger bind. And again, I'll show you if my feet are closer together. You can see it's much harder to get a good strong bind. Take your feet really wide. Turn that hand in, and then reach. And then use that to twist yourself more towards the ceiling. Open up the chest, pull the shoulder back. And breathe. Okay? So hopefully that'll help a little bit. Getting the feet wide, hips low. Keep pressing through the feet and turn those thumbs in towards the body before you take the bind. Okay? Let me know if that helps.